Hey yogis, hope you are all doing great. I am so excited to be hanging out with my crew at EkhartYoga and talking about one of my favorite things. I'm a little bit of a nerd, so I hope you'll be as excited about this as I am. But what I wanted to talk to you about today is called a year-end review. The process that I want to share a little bit about with you and that I'm going to actually give you guys a bit of homework around is actually taking what happened and really assessing it in a powerful way that lets you make shifts, right? That lets you make shifts and make sometimes subtle changes, sometimes drastic changes that will help your business be healthier. And I actually am going to encourage you and challenge you to maybe even take this one step further and not just look at it from a business perspective, but also from a life perspective. So this assessment, this year-end review can be used not only for business, but also for your health, right? For your personal relationships, for your relationship with yourself, right? You can really take this analysis, which is essentially what we're doing together, of what's been working and what's not working. What do you want more of? What do you want less of? And really use it to refine, right? And this word refine is something that's important to us as yogis, right? Refining your practice, refining your life, refining your business. And there's nothing really more powerful than taking this time. The days are short, the nights are long, to kind of dive into really looking at the past 12 months and thinking about how you can impact and shift the next 12 months. I do a year-end review every year without fail because it allows me to do a couple of things, and that's what I want to share with you right now. Why spend this time? Why refine? And the answer for me is that we often have, especially, it's just a human trait, I believe, that we have stories around the truth, right? And around the reality of what's really happening in your personal life or in your business. And so there's usually a difference between what's really happening and what you think is happening. And when you make an assessment, when you write things down, right? When you really look at it on paper in black and white, you can't, numbers don't lie, right? I know you guys have heard that before. Numbers don't lie. And so taking an opportunity to write down and really look at what's working and what's not, what do you want more of and what do you want less of in all of these different areas of your life allows you to have a more realistic perspective of what's happening. Some people are overly positive, right? Everything's great. Some people are overly negative. Everything sucks, right? Unless you actually get this information down and look at it in front of you, you might be telling yourself an unrealistic version of what's really happening. And having that clarity, especially with regards to your business and your personal life. I mean, come on, right? Like really thinking about how you're feeling, how are you living, how are you showing up? Are you getting what you're desiring, out of life? And using this opportunity to really put things on paper helps clarify. Another reason that I love doing a year-end review is because it allows you to anticipate. And anticipating, especially as an entrepreneur, is incredibly important. Most of us don't have tons of resources that we're running our businesses with. So the longer that a problem goes unaddressed, or the longer that an opportunity goes uncapitalized on, right? The harder it's going to be for you to continue and to maneuver, to fix a problem, right? Or to do more of something that's really working. If you guys are up for it, I will give you this assignment. I will challenge you to do a year-end review. You can start with one category, right, which could just be career. And it's a big one, right? So if you are teaching or you're running a studio, your career category is going to include your classes. It's going to include your one-to-one business, whether that's privates or coaching or mentoring. It's going to include your partnerships, right? Who are you working with? What kinds of events have you hosted? Are you developing products? Have you been creating and building? How was your retreat this year, right? So what you've got to do is take each area of your business and really look at it through 4 super simple questions. So what's working? What's not working? Right? Both from a financial perspective and from a fulfillment perspective. And what do you want more of? and what do you want less of, right? Because as entrepreneurs, we have to create everything we're doing on a daily basis. And so there's really, and there's only one way to say this, but if you don't have the business that you want to have right now, or you're not spending your days the way that you want to spend your days right now, you've got to look at yourself first and foremost, because the majority of what we have as entrepreneurs, we're self-directing and we're self-creating. So if something ain't working, it's up to you. I'm asking you to look at the last 12 months of your life and to think about what you want to see shift in the next 12 months of your life. So what worked, what didn't, what do you want more of, and what do you want less of in your career, in your health, your personal relationships? So that's the homework right now, and I hope you guys will go for it. Thanks for spending some time with me today, yogis. I really honor every opportunity that I have to support teachers and studios in refining their yoga businesses. If you're interested in this kind of content, join me over at EkhartYoga for my new course, So You're a Yoga Teacher Now What? It's chock full of all sorts of amazing things, including content like what we covered today. So please keep in touch and keep us posted. Live your yoga and have a beautiful day.